I'm trying to like bite my tongue a little bit because the last time I sat on the show and was like, I'm very confident in the Oilers tonight. They're going up against a bad goalie. There are some advantages here.
Well, that was Carolina.
I know.
And that goalie was actually pretty good.
And the Oilers got smoked.
It's also the Carolina Hurricanes, and it was a back-to-back. A lot of variables at stake there. It's a freshly, hopefully rookie party team, rested, feeling really good, excited to get back and playing. These are all meaningful games. That gets them up for it. So, like, you know, hopefully we can not overachieve. Hopefully our offense does what our offense can do. Our defense can just bend and break a bit, but not break as much as it normally does. And then we got our best goalie in net. So there we go. There's the keys to the game.
Those are Jay's Sherwood Ford Giant keys to victory.
It's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be like a 6-5. I'm taking the over. I am taking the Oilers to win. I know I'm skipping ahead, but that's where it's going tonight.
What's your keys to victory, Liam?
Special teams. I think if the Oilers can just be better on the penalty kill than LA, the power play is going to overrule LA, I think, and then that'll be the difference. I think Skinner will play a big factor in the game, too.
Skinner's going to have a big game tonight.
I feel like he has a big game every time he plays.
He's going to have a big game and still let in 3-4 goals. And we're going to be like, hell, that was a hell of a performance. Like, that's what it's like right now.
I'm going to agree actually almost 100% with you, Liam. I think special teams is going to be big tonight. I just talked about how I don't love the depth on this team. I get they were on the ice for a goal, that fourth line against Florida, but I think you're going to need the big guns to carry you. Mm-hmm. It's going to be very reminiscent of how the Oilers beat the Kings in the playoffs, which was let the big guns do their thing and let your goalie just hold on for dear life. And Stuart Skinner, maybe he gives up 3. Maybe he pitches a shutout like someone's predicting in the YouTube chat right now. But regardless, I think special teams and the big guns are definitely the keys to victory tonight for the Oilers because LA is the deeper team. And, yeah.
I think it's also important to consider, like, the guys missing for the Oilers tonight, too. Like, we don't have Yamo, we don't have Kane. Like, it's going to be
is Yamo a loss at the moment? At the moment. I still believe in the player, but at the moment.
Fair. Yeah, at the moment, I suppose not. But
like Janmark's probably more serviceable at the moment.
But he still has the ability to be a top 6 forward, I guess, is kind of what we're missing. Like, I don't know if the bottom 6 can really jump into a big role for us, if that makes sense.
Maybe Klim Kostin has a night. Maybe
think you know what? I am on the Klim train. I'm also on the Janmark train.
Yeah, you're liking these new guys. You got but it's
they made a visual impact. I don't know any of their underlying numbers, but I watched that game and I noticed every time they were on the ice.
But are you noticing them because they're doing a lot of really good stuff, or are you noticing them because they're the shiny new thing in the lineup?
What's shiny about, like,
your eyes are just drawn to them more because you haven't seen them.
I don't put them on an ISO cam. I'm like, oh, this guy's doing. That's Janmark doing that.
Okay, I'm just not as optimistic, and I hope I'm wrong. But I'm not super optimistic in the depth. You mentioned you don't.
I'm just. Once again, I drink the Kool-Aid, and you're right. They are the new shiny thing. But my sample size is 1 game, and it was a really good game. Mm-hmm. So why can't that translate into 2 good games?
The numbers back up what you saw a little.
Right now, I do have math on my side, albeit small sample size. Love using the sample size disclaimer. But
Klim Kostin had the best 5-on-5 shots for percentage of any Oiler against the Florida Panthers.
If you put $10 on him to score a goal, you win 50.
I am definitely betting on him to score.
Okay, natural transition point to our Betway wrap-up here. You like Klim? Klim to score?
Klim to win?
We may as well.
The real Klim Shady?
The real Klim Shady gets one tonight.
We have a T-shirt design coming. Klim score, baby.
If Klim ends up being the answer, I think we'll have some pretty good.
Klim could be the answer.
Yeah.
Klim was in the dark clouds of St. Louis, Missouri. Mm-hmm. And, he just had to get out.
Just like Ryan O'Reilly.
Just got to liberate Ryan O'Reilly, who's going to be a soon-to-be Oiler. I don't know if you watched On Every Day last week. Tyler Yaremchuk hinted that the Oilers will be signing or trading for Ryan O'Reilly.
And then the Blues went off and rattled 3 straight wins and got themselves back in the playoff race.
Exactly to my point, what I said. You wrote off the St. Louis Blues way too early because Ryan O'Reilly is on their roster.